I do want to talk about the workforce, not just here in California, but really around the country, and sort of the feeder system coming out of our universities to provide not just people, but people who are ready for whatever that new workforce is going to be.
You know, I think that's been America's best distinction for years is our university system, yet we're all upping our game. I think it's going faster, more flexibility. So if we're going to train the workforce that's not only going to fuel today, but create the next workforce, the next jobs, the next businesses, we need to be training them, working with them, educating them for that world.
I ask that because when we talk about how tight the labor market has been, and you hear a lot of complaints from businesses, big corporations, even small businesses, saying that it's not just that there aren't people out there, enough people out there, but they also feel that some of the people that are knocking on their door don't have the skill set that they need.
Well, they talk about several skill sets. The soft skill set is actually really important. How do you work with people? Are you good at communicating? Can you take an idea and make it something that's very useful? And that is the things that come from the liberal arts, reaching across, synthesizing, and then the high-tech skills are really important, but you need people that don't just know the ones today.
Right.
They're going to be the fast learners to create and know the ones for tomorrow. So both soft and hard skills.
Well, USC just made an announcement today kind of addressing that issue, particularly in the tech space, the idea of an expansion of what? Is it just the curriculum? Is it the training? What?
Well, we're doing this, we call it the Frontiers of Computing. It's a $1 billion+ initiative. We've got about $400 million already invested. You know, so it creates new schools of advanced technology, a whole new campus right in the tech corridor in LA. So our students can be there, work with businesses, a lot more of that experiential. It can bring neighborhood kids in to learn. And then what's distinct for us is it embeds in all of our 22 professions. We're the largest, the university with the largest number of professional schools. So it isn't just computational science. It's arts, it's cinema, it's psychology, it's law. So it's that kind of a full, comprehensive look.
When you talk about the idea of whether it's a tech sector, really just an economic sector at all, you just pick one here. I mean, how healthy is it right now, right? I mean, students want to know, if they're coming in as freshmen, that in 4 years, that they have some sense of what they're going into in the labor market. I mean, what kind of visibility do you have?
Well, we actually we keep track of our students, and I will say USC students get really great jobs. It's well over 95%. And whether their first job is their favorite job, I don't know. In fact, their first job's never their next job or their last job. So we're seeing lots of interest in these students, I think, because they come in with that mix of soft and hard skills. So, for example, every one of our students that's in engineering, most of them study cinema, or our students that are studying ancient history are maybe doing courses in journalism. It's that multifaceted, almost multiverse university student that is the one that people want. And so I think that's when they go out in many different faces.
With regards to making sure that the folks who have access to your university represent our country, and for that matter, the world here. There's been a lot of pushback here on affirmative action programs. We're expecting a big Supreme Court decision here. Are you prepared for the idea that, I guess, the old way that universities have relied on to create that diversity might not actually be viable anymore?
And I think about it a lot because I think diversity is the key to success in virtually everything from business to science. So we're already the most diverse of the large research universities. That's USC does that. And we do it many different ways. We do it a lot because we take feeder schools from community colleges. We have them coming from around the country. We're looking for so many aspects that transcend any one way. So I am quite confident we will continue to do that, but I'm also very worried in states where people are limiting it. I don't think it will affect us, but I worry about what that's going to do for others and want to see that change.